team, already ranked in the top 25. The other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab right down the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
The Longhorns in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So LSU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are just...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Lincoln. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. To the air, it's Cornelius. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal coming up. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Cherry. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Finds his man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Cornelius. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. safe completion on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
So now it's second and long. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Back to throw, it's Cornelius. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Now the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cherry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Cornelius. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. It's complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep...
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Firing to the right, complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. That pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Right on target this time. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's caught. It's Cherry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to get behind the defense. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Cornelius. Finds a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Right on the money. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Part of being a defender, especially against the passes, you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Back to throw, it's Cornelius. Going deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Texas offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got it behind the line. It's Cherry. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Gonna run it. It's Lincoln. Shakes off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Off play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. How about this free safety just beat? He'll off one deep down the left side. Slams it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This dude is lighting it up for the Hornets. And some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Cornelius. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box.
There he goes! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights.
That's a big drive for this offense. In the 4th quarter, now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Dropping back, it's Cornelius. Got it in the middle, it's Lincoln. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Got his man. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Oh, look out, the ball's free. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Snag in the middle. It's Best. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. They're setting up the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down the does enough to move the chains.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down,
he's going for the goal line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Slams ahead.
Oh, I didn't want to score there.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avent. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Tosses it incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Not able to hook up there.
Big that, you gotta pick that.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in a game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Looking for the goal line. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Oh, wow.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Smashes it between the uprights.
Yo, they just gave me the win.
That slices the lead.
Why did they kick the field goal?
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And they'll take a knee. With the win today,
what just happened? I ain't complaining though.
Worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you
knew
can go
that
ahead
ball.
and check
Notice.
that.
Oh my God.